everyone. I'm Enrique. I'm one of the co-founders of Laundromat. So in one sentence, we are one-click optimized returns. Basically, we have built a solution for liquid staking derivatives on the Coinbase L2 chain. So it's a hot new chain, and we decided to build on top of it. So basically, what is the problem? So we came from DeFi being born, and then we saw the rise of LSDs, and now we are entering the era of LSDFi. So that's another step where we can basically exponentiate all of the LSD protocols and opportunities that we have. One of the problems that we saw is related to the exponentiation of returns. So there are some ways that we can do that using recursive strategies or looping strategies, but those are very cumbersome. And people need to take a lot of effort, time, and even technical aspects to it in order to make it work. So it's not available for everyone, and even for the people that know this stuff, it's kind of a boring process, and it takes a lot of time and effort. So what we did, we created a solution, and we covered many levels to make sure that the solution is as complete as possible. So basically what we're doing here is creating a strategy that runs on top of our platform, but for the user, it will be a very simple process to do. So in essence, we are deploying a recursive strategy, which is fully automatic from the user perspective. And for them, we want to create an environment that is very easy to see, to experience, and to even learn and understand what is going on behind the scenes. What we also have is a very simple process. So if you are a user, you come to Laundromat, you stake your ETH, and you basically start the program. That's basically it. You do it, and your ETH is now getting some exponentiate results on the Laundromat app. One of the cool things is that when you actually input your ETH onto our protocol, you receive a token that is representative of that investment that is called MAT ETH. And the cool part is that is also a liquid token, so you can use it elsewhere on the DeFi world. So you can transfer, you can sell it, and you can also borrow against something else on other protocol. Another thing that we have that is completely new, I would say, is not only the automation of the smart contracts, but we also have liquidation protection. So that is something that we take into consideration because we want to be as safe as possible in terms of tech, but also for the users to make sure that they don't have the worry of having any kind of liquidation. Our business model, I would say, it's pretty much straightforward and is user-centric. So basically, deposits are free. We retain a 10% commission on the user's APY. And additionally, there's a variable withdrawal fee that is applied. And we make it on the bonding curve because we want to incentivize users to stay as longer as possible within our app. This is a very clear image that can put us on the LSDFi Lego as simple and basically automated way to interact.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, thank you. So regarding market opportunity, I think this is the most exciting part. So basically DeFi has been being on the low side of things, but as for today, we have around 40 billion total value locked. And Coinbase is one of the biggest players on the liquid staking game. And we think that if we already have this amount of money, just imagine on the bull market and with more and more tools coming forward. The go-to-market strategy is to collaborate actively with the Coinbase ecosystem and Coinbase wallet because we can possibly absorb a lot of people. I would just move forward. Basically, the business forecast is to reach 100 million in TVL and more than 100,000 users based on what I've said with collaborations with the Coinbase ecosystem. We also have a token called WASH, and is structured to foster engagement. So it serves as a governance model and also for APY boosting. We have the token distribution available because we are actively looking for funding and we are on the alpha round. This is the team. So we are all experienced in Web3. We already built some projects, and the current project that we are in is called LayerX. And this is our roadmap. So we are on the wash the console and basically building the MVP for the product. So thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for this top-notch showcase. I've been looking forward to this. And right now, as a personal question, you are in your funding route, right? So do you have any fundraisings already mapped out?
So basically, we have aligned forces with Masterblock's team on that side. So they are also advising us on that sense. So we are now gathering feedback. That's the most important part, but also gathering the possible investors. So we are on the join the groups stage, I would say.
Oh, lovely. Well, congratulations on that. Masterblocks is quite a remarkable team, and LayerX has done a lot of amazing initiatives in the space. Let me see if we have some questions from the judges. Yes, I see Ivan from 3X Capital typing. What are the 3 to 5 years revenue projections that you have in mind? Could you clarify on this?
Okay, so for, I would say, the first and second year, we project to have around 100 to 200 million dollars in TVL. That will represent in today's numbers in about 1 to 2 million revenue for the protocol itself, that we also plan to distribute to the token holders for the governance, investors, and team. So if we can gather a steady growth and taking in consideration that we will have a bull market happening, we think that in 5 years we can reach 1 billion in TVL, and that will mean a 10 million profit generation for 1 year on the year 5.
Many thanks for clarifying. There are some bright outlooks over there. Let me see if we have another question. Not yet, but I'm wondering, what is your go-to-market strategy?
Yeah, so basically on the go-to-market strategy, one of the hardest things that we want to do, but are so important, is a collaboration directly with Coinbase services, especially regarding Coinbase wallet. So we are exploring the possibility to be included directly on the Coinbase wallet. That's one. The second one is when we are in beta testing, we will open the doors for some people to try out the product, and their incentive will be to receive extra boosting on their investments. So it will be a close crowded, but they have this incentive. And another thing that we want to do, and it's very important, is also do partnerships with staking protocols and also protocols that actively track DeFi positions. So we think that if we gather those, we will have enough brand awareness from brands that already have the consumer trust.
Many thanks for sharing. We have one question left, and that's from Ivan from 3X Capital. Let me see. How much are you mapping out to raise, and what will be the use of the funds?
So at the moment, we are raising 500K for the first round. So it's basically in the moment that we are completing the MVP and structuring everything. So at the moment, we are raising that amount, and it will be to cover mainly personnel and legal and tech costs, but mainly to get some of tech members to join us to make sure that we can build as fast as possible, because we are planning to launch the full product in the first quarter of 2024.
Lovely. We're also out of time, so I want to thank you so much for participating at this event. Helder,
thank you so much, Kaya.
Yeah, my pleasure, Helder and Rick. Wish you a great
pleasure.